Question number 31. Which is a rational algebraic expression? A. Square root of x minus 2 over x plus 1. B. X squared plus 3 over x minus 4. C. 1 plus square root of x divided by or over x squared minus 1. Or D. X plus square root of 2 over x minus 2. I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, it is very obvious among the 4 choices that there is only one expression that do not use the radical sign. So technically, that is the safest answer. So for this question, our correct answer is letter B. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright, my dear math learners. Now, let us go to question number 32. Simplify x squared minus 9 by x squared plus 2x minus 15 to its lowest form. Is it A, x minus 3 over x minus 5, B, x plus 3 over x plus 5, C, x minus 3 over x plus 5, or letter D, x plus 3 over x minus 5? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, I will show you how to solve this one. Now, in simplifying numbers like this or expressions like this, we have here a difference of 2 squares, so x squared minus 9. So, if we try to factor that one, that would give us x plus 3 times x minus 3. If you multiply this with each other, the final answer would be x squared minus 9. Now, if we also factor this trinomial, that would be like this. Okay, so we factor this one, x squared, so that it would be x and x. We factor the negative 15 here, so that could be positive and negative. So we would consider two factors in which when we add them, the final answer would be positive 2. So if that would be the case, that is positive 5 and negative 3. Okay, so positive 5 and negative 3 when added, that is positive 2. When multiplied, that is negative 15. Okay, so now you have here this expression. So in the numerator side and in the denominator side, there is a factor that is the same. So x minus 3, you can cancel them. Okay, and leaving you x plus 3 over x plus 5, and that is letter B. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright, my dear math learners, I hope you got that one. If you didn't, just rewind this portion of the video. Let's go to question number 33. Multiply 2x over x minus 4 and x squared minus 1 over 4x. Is it A, x plus 1 over 2, B, x minus 1 over 2, C, x plus 1 over 4, or D, x minus 1 over 4? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, since the operation here is multiplication, okay, so what we need to do is you can write this like this. So 2x over x minus 1 multiplied by x squared minus 1 over 4x. So of course, when multiplying fractions, you can apply the cross cancellation if you can cancel them. So we have here x and x, you can cancel this one. Okay, and then we have here 2 and 4, you can simplify them by dividing both numbers by its greatest common factor, which is 2. So this will become 1 and this will become 2 because 2 divided by 2 is 1, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, now this one, numerator x squared minus 1, is another binomial that is the difference of 2 squares. So if I will transform this, this will become x plus 1 and x minus 1. Okay, in the numerator side, so that will be cancelled. Okay, so now x plus 1 and x minus 1 is identical to x minus 1 here, so that will be cancelled here, that will be cancelled here, so leaving you 1 and x plus 1. So 1 times x plus 1, that is x plus 1, and then in the denominator side we have here the 2, so that is over 2. So therefore the correct answer for this problem is letter A. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright, my dear math learners, I hope you got that one. Now let us go to question number 34. Divide x squared minus 4 over x plus 3 to x minus 2 over x squared minus 9. Is it A, x plus 2 times x minus 3, be x minus 2 divided by x plus 3, 3x plus 2 divided by x minus 3 or over x minus 3, or letter D, x minus 2 over x minus 3. I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, we are trying now to divide two fractions. So let's factor first the numerator x squared minus 4 because this is another factorable expression. So that would be x plus 2 and x minus 2. Okay? And then you just copy its denominator, which is x plus 3. Now, when you are dividing, the rule there is the KFC. What do you mean by KFC? Keep the first fraction, and then F is you flip the second fraction. So when you flip this one, what will happen is your x squared minus 9 will become the numerator. And this x squared minus 9, this can be factorable. So that is x plus 3 and x minus 3 over your numerator in the second fraction. This will now become a denominator because we flip it. So that is x minus 2. After you use the k and the f, we have the c. You change now the operation into multiplication. Okay, so this will become a multiplication. Now, of course, when you're multiplying fractions, you can apply the cross cancellation. So x plus 3 here and x plus 3 there is the same. So you cancel this one. We have x minus 2 and x minus 2 here. That is also cancelable. Okay. So therefore, there is no other term that is left in the denominator side. So therefore, this will become a whole number. Okay. So automatic, that is 1. So what remains is in the numerator, x plus 2 times x minus 3. So that would satisfy our choice for letter A. Alright, now let us check whether we are correct. Okay, my dear math learners, I hope you got that one. So now let us go to question number 35. Subtract 3x over x plus 2 minus x over x minus 1. Is it A, 2x squared minus 5x over x squared plus 2x minus 2? B, 2x squared plus 5x over x squared plus x plus 2? C, 2x squared minus 5x over x squared plus x plus 2, or letter D, 2x squared plus 5x over x squared plus x minus 2. I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, in order to solve this problem, we have two fractions with different denominator. Okay, so we have here x over x minus 1. So I just write it like this way because if you have two fractions that have different denominators, you can apply the butterfly method. So in the butterfly method, what you need to do is you just multiply this one. Okay, so that would give you 3x squared minus 3x, and then you multiply this one. Okay, this one, so that would be negative x squared because x times x is negative x squared, and then positive 2 times negative x, that would be minus 2x. Alright, so as you can see, my dear math learners, if we simplify this one, this will become, combining like terms, 3x squared and minus x squared, that would be positive 2x squared, and then negative 3x minus 2x, that would be negative 5x. So, of course, we only have this choice remaining. Okay? Letter B and letter D are already wrong. Now, in the next part of the butterfly method is you multiply the whole denominator, the two denominators. So, if we multiply this one, the denominator x plus 2 and then x minus 1. So, x times x, x squared. X times negative 1, that would be negative x. 2 times x, that would be positive 2x. And then positive 2 times negative 1, that would be negative 2. So, the last value is negative 2 or minus 2. So, therefore, among A and C, this is the one that satisfies. Therefore, letter A is the correct answer. Let's check, my dear math learners. Alright, I hope you got that one. Now, let us go to question number 36. Add 2x over x minus 3 plus x over x plus 2. Is it A, 3x squared plus x over x squared minus x plus 6? B, 3x squared minus x over x squared plus x minus 6. C, 3x squared plus x over x squared plus x minus 6, or D, 3x squared minus x over x squared minus x minus 6. I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, this is just the same as what we did in number 35 or question number 35. But the only difference here is we will be adding. Okay, so of course, having two different denominators, so you just multiply them. You get the product. So x minus 3 times x plus 2, that would give you x squared minus x minus 6. So x squared minus x minus 6. So we already have the correct answer. This one. Okay? So letter D is the correct answer for this given problem. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright. So, simple as that, my dear math learner. As long as you already have satisfied one part of the given problem among the choices, then that is automatically the answer. Alright, now let us go to question number 37. A wire is cut into two parts. The first part is 2x over x plus 1 meters, and the second part is x over x minus 2 meters. What is the total length? Okay, is it A, 3x squared minus 3x over x squared minus x minus 2, B, 3x squared plus x over x squared minus x minus 2, C, 3x squared minus x over x squared minus x minus 2, or D, 3x squared plus 3x over x squared minus x minus 2. I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, as you can see here, the denominators among the choices are the same. Okay, if that would be the case, one technique of that is you don't need to consider now the denominator. You just focus on the numerators. But since these are fraction, this one is a fraction, this second one is a fraction, and they have different denominators, then you can apply the butterfly method. The second part of the butterfly method is you cross-multiply the numerator to its other denominator. So that would be 2x times x minus 2. So by multiplying this one, that would give you 2x squared minus 4x. Okay. And then the next is the x here multiplied by x plus 1. So that would be positive x squared plus x. Okay. So 2x combined like terms, this will be the one. So that would be 3x squared. So all of them has 3x squared. Now, if you add negative 4x plus x, that would give you negative 3x. So therefore, the correct answer is letter A. Let's check whether we are correct, my dear math learners. Alright, we are correct, my dear math learners. So now let us go to question number 38. A rectangular mat has an area of 6x squared plus x minus 2 square meters. If the width is 2x minus 1 meter, what is the length? Is it A, 3x plus 2, B, 3x minus 2, C, 2x plus 2, or D, 2x minus 2? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Alright, my dear math learners, remember that in a rectangle, if you wanted to get the value for the area, what you need to do is you just multiply the length and the width. Now, in our scenario here, the area is already given and the width is already given. So, the length is unknown. So, by reversing the scenario or the process, that means in order for us to get the length, we will divide the area by its width. Okay, so if we try to divide 6x squared by 2x, that would be 3x. Okay, so letter C and letter D is already wrong. Okay, now if we consider the last terms, negative 2 and negative 1, if we divide them, that would be positive. Very good, positive 2. So therefore, letter A is the correct answer for this question. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright, now let us go to question number 39. Question number 39. Maria walked 2x over x minus 1 kilometer on Monday and 3x over x plus 2 kilometers on Tuesday. What is the total distance she walked? Is it A, this one, B, this one, C, this one, or letter D, this one? Alright, I'll just give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, as you can see here, we have two choices that have the same denominator while other two choices have the same denominator. Okay, so in this scenario, we have two fractions with different denominators, so what we can apply the butterfly method. So in order to get the denominator the least common denominator for x plus 2 and x minus 1, what we need to do is to multiply them. So x minus 1 times x plus 2, that would give us x squared plus x minus 2. So that is A or B. Alright, so letter C and letter D, these are already wrong. Okay. So now for our numerator, what we need to do is to cross multiply. So by doing so, we will use 2x multiplied by x plus 2. So that would be 2x squared plus 4x. And then since this is total, we will be adding. Okay. And then we now multiply the next pair. So that is 3x and x minus 1. So that is 3x squared minus 3x. So combining like terms, 2x squared plus 3x squared, that would be 5x. Okay, check. Now 4x minus 3x, that is positive x. So therefore, the correct answer is letter A. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright, my dear math learners, I hope you got that one. Now, let us go to the last question. Question number 40. A rectangular room has dimensions 2x plus 1 meter by 3x minus 2 meter. What is the area of the carpet needed to cover the floor? Letter A, 6x squared minus x minus 2. B, 6x squared plus x minus 2. C, 6x squared minus x plus 2. Or letter D, 6x squared plus x plus 2. I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners. Now, you can apply the FOIL method here. So, 2x times 3x, that is 6x squared. So, the 4 choices have 6x squared. Now, on the last term, we have 1 and negative 2. So, 1 times negative 2, that would be negative 2. So, minus 2. So, we have here. Okay, so letter C and letter D, that is already wrong. Now, how do we get the middle term? So, what we need to do is to multiply the inner and outer terms. So, 2x times negative 2, that would be negative 4. 3x times positive 1, that would be positive 3. So, negative 4 plus 3, that is minus x. So, letter A is the correct answer for this given problem. Are we correct? Alright, my dear math learners. And of course, I just like to congratulate you for finishing the whole reviewer series for the quarter 1 examination in Mathematics 8. I'm sure if you check all the questions, you will be prepared and you will certainly excel in your test. If you do have some questions or inquiries, put it in our comment section below. This has been your YouTube Edu Creator Math Teacher Ash. Always remember, it is fun to learn mathematics if we are together learning. Thank you so much. God bless and keep safe always.